This is John Watts. Today I want to address a question that puzzles a lot of our clients, and that is, why would a debt collector, and normally it's a debt buyer, but why would a debt collector lie about receiving payments that we never made? In other words, it kind of makes sense that a debt collector might say, well, I never got your payment, so that they could sue us for more than they're entitled to. But why would a debt collector make up payments, thereby lowering the amount that we owe them? And here's the simple reason: statute of limitation. And that's a very convoluted subject. You have to look at the laws of various states and what type of action is being brought against you to figure out exactly what statute of limitation is. But in general, there's a belief that, and I have my doubts as to the validity of this belief, but in general there's a belief that if you make one payment, that restarts the statute of limitations. So even if statute of limitations had expired, if you pay $1, then that's enough to restart the whole period, whether that's 3 years or 6 years. And so that is the reason why. Sometimes we'll see in court, a debt buyer will say, well, yes, Judge, this account was charged off, the last payment was made 8 years ago, but there was a $10 payment 2 years ago. And therefore, the statute of limitations starts all over again. And so that is why it's so very important that we make these debt collectors, make these debt buyers prove everything that they say. Because they'll come in with a piece of paper and look down at it and say, oh, well, my client tells me that you, the defendant, made a $25 payment 2 years ago. And if you have no memory of that, so many people just accept that. But you've got to put them to the proof. Make them prove that you really did make that payment. If you made that payment, there's some proof of it. Make them do that. So I hope that this answers that question. And again, it's kind of an odd question, but we see this a surprisingly high amount of time. And that is, why would a debt collector, debt buyer lie about receiving payments? So if you'd like more information, call us at 205-879-2447, or go to our website, alabamaconsumer.com, or our blog, alabamaconsumerlawblog.com.